At that time, again Mahamate, the bodhisattva Mahasattva, said this to the Blessed One. It is told by the Blessed One, in the canonical text, the Tathagatas of the past, present, and future are like the sands of the river Ganga. Blessed One, is this to be accepted literally, or is there another distinct meaning? Pray tell me, Blessed One. The Blessed One said, Mahamate, do not take it in its literal sense. For, Mahamate, the Buddhas of the three divisions of time are not measurable by the measurement of the sands of the Ganga. Why? Because an analogy which is superior to anything of the world and surpasses it cannot be called an analogy, since there is in it something resembling and something non-resembling. The Tathagatas, Arhats, fully enlightened ones, do not give out such an analogy that has in it something resembling and something not resembling, and that is superior to the world and surpasses it. But this comparison is only given out, Mahamate, by myself and the Tathagatas, in which the Tathagatas, Arhats, fully enlightened ones, are said to be like the sands of the river Ganga. The idea is to terrify those ignorant and simple-minded ones who, tenaciously clinging to the idea of permanency and impermanency, and giving themselves up to the ways of thinking and the erroneous views of the philosophers, follow up the wheel of transmigration. To those who, anxious to escape the intricacies of the wheel of existence, seek after the excellent state, thinking how this could be realized, it is told to them that the appearance of the Tathagatas is not like the blooming of the Udambara flower, because they will thereby see that the attainment of Buddhahood is not a difficult undertaking, and will put forward their energy. But it is told in the canonical text that the Tathagatas appear as rarely as the Udambara flower, and this is in consideration of those people who are to be led by me. Mahamate, however, no one has ever seen the Udambara flower blooming, nor will anyone. While, Mahamate, the Tathagatas are at present in the world, they were seen and are to be seen. To say that the Tathagatas appear as rarely as the Udambara flower has really no reference to the establishment of the truth itself. When, Mahamate, the establishment of the truth itself is pointed out, it surpasses beyond measure anything in the world that can be offered as an analogy to it, because the ignorant are incapable of believing. And thus there is an unbelief on the part of the ignorant and simple-minded. There is indeed no room for analogies to enter in the realm of self-realization, which is effected by means of noble wisdom. The truth transcends all the notions that are characteristic of the Sita, Manas, and Manavijnana. The truth is the Tathagatas, and therefore in them there is nothing describable by analogy. But, Mahamate, sometimes a comparison is made use of. That is to say, the Tathagatas are said to be like sands of the river Ganga, because they are the same and impartial to all things, because they are free from imagination and discrimination. For example, Mahamate, the sands of the river Ganga are tossed about by the fishes, tortoises, porpoises, crocodiles, buffaloes, lions, elephants, etc. But they are not free from imagination and discrimination, for they do not resent, saying, "We are downtrodden," or "We are not." They are non-discriminative, pure in themselves, separated from defilement. In the same way, Mahamate, the self-realization of noble wisdom, which has been attained by the Tathagatas, Arhats, fully enlightened ones, is like the river Ganga, and their powers, psychic faculties, and self-control are like the sands. And, however much they are tossed about by the fishes of the philosophers, by the ignorant who belong to other schools, they are not troubled by imaginations and discriminations. Because of their original vows, the Tathagatas, whose hearts are filled with all the happiness of the Samapatti, are not troubled by imaginations and discriminations with regard to beings. Therefore, The Tathagatas, like the sands of the river Ganga, are free from partiality because of their being devoid of likes and dislikes. To illustrate Mahamate, as the sands of the river Ganga partake of the character of the earth, the conflagration that will break out at the end of the Kalpa may burn the earth, but does not destroy its self-nature. Mahamate, the earth is not consumed because of its being inseparably connected with the element of fire, and it is only the ignorant and simple-minded that on account of their falling into false ideas imagine the earth being consumed by fire. But as it supplies the material cause to the element fire, it is never consumed. In the same way, Mahamate, the Dharmakaya of the Tathagatas, like the sands of the river Ganga, is never destroyed.